Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube creative studio. I'm so happy you decided to watch my second part of this lovely and cute sleeping sheep. In the first part, I showed you how to create this soft square with the loops yarn. It's ALIZE Puffy More. I will give you the link where you can find the first part on my YouTube channel and how to easily create it. And in this second part I will show you how to easily crochet the head, the ears and the cap on the head. It's so soft and cozy. It's absolutely perfect for babies and kids. They will definitely love it. The pattern is perfect for very beginners. I will use only single crochet stitches, increasing and decreasing and little sewing. The written pattern is available for free on my blog. The pattern notes you will find in the box below this video tutorial. In case of any questions, please put the comments in the box below. You can also contact me via my Facebook page, Pinterest and Instagram. I'm always there and happy to help. I will use ALIZE Baby Best yarn. It's anti-pilling. Acrylic yarn with bamboo. In one ball there is 100 grams, 240 meters, 262 yards. And it's very pleasant yarn with 10% bamboo. What you will need: some scissors, tapestry needle, stitch marker, crochet hook 3 millimeters and the stuffing. Okay, and if you want, you can also prepare plastic safety eyes 8 or 7 millimeters. I will sew embroider eyes at the end, so I will not use the plastic eyes, but it's up to you. I will start with a magic ring and then chain 1. I will work in spiral rows. First row, single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now you can close the magic ring, tight the end as much as you can, and let's make round number 2. I will work 2 single crochets in each stitch. I will start working in the first stitch from the previous row. So this is my first single crochet and I will place a marker on the top of it. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. So we have 1 and 2 single crochets in one stitch from the previous row. And repeat it. So 2 single crochets, 1 and 2 into the next stitch. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So we increased the number of stitches by 6. We have now 12 stitches and I will do increase by 6 in the next round as well. I will start 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 1 and 2. Again, I would recommend you to place a stitch marker on the top of the first stitch. Perfect. And now work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Okay. And then 2 single crochets, 1, 2 and then 1. So we will do increase in every second stitch. Now 1 single crochet and then increase, 2 and 1. And you will repeat it till end of row. So make increase in every second stitch, and at the end of this round you should have 18 stitches. Let's start round number 4. 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 1, 2. Let's put the stitch marker on the first stitch, and now work 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. Okay, 1, 2, and then increase, 1, 2, increase. So we have 1 and 2, and now increase. So work 1 single crochet and the second one in the same stitch. Easily speaking, I will increase in every third stitch. I will meet you at the end of this round, and you should have 24 stitches. Now I will work round number 5 with no increase. Okay, so round number 5, 1 single crochet in each stitch around, and you should have the same number, which is 24 stitches at the end of this round. Okay, I'm at the end. Just finish round number 5, and let's start round number 6. I will increase again, so 1 and 2 single crochet into the first stitch, mark the first stitch, and then work 1 single crochet in next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Increase, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so easily speaking, you will increase every 4th stitch, and at the end of this round, round number 6, you will have 30 stitches already. Okay, so I will meet you at the end of round number 6. Let's make increase in every 4th stitch. Now I will work 4 rounds, round number 7, 8, 9, and 10. 4 rounds with no increase. So you will just place 1 single crochet in each stitch around. I will use the end, the thread end, to mark the first stitch on the round number 7, and now work row 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we are. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds finished, and all together we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rounds already, my crochet friends, and let's start round number 11. I will do decrease, and I will work in front loops only. You see, these are front loops. So I will start to work the first single crochet in front loop, don't finish it, and continue into the next stitch, front loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, and now yarn over and pull yarn through all 3 loops on your hook. So we made decrease at the beginning on the first stitch, and now work 1 single crochet in next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and again decrease. So join 2 single crochets together, working in front loops. Don't finish the single crochet. Let's start the next one. Work in front loops and pull yarn through all 3 loops on your hook, and then 1, 2, and 3, and again decrease. So at the end of this round you should have 24 single crochet stitches, so we are -6. Okay, so this is round number 11 and we have 24 stitches, and I will start round number 12. It will be the same principle. I will do decrease, and I will work 2 single crochet between decrease, and again let's work in front loops. Okay, so the first and the second single crochet, join them together, and then place the marker on the first stitch and 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. Okay, so in the previous round we work 3 stitches between decreases, and now I will work only 2 single crochets between decreases, and at the end of this round you should have 18 single crochets. Next 3 rounds, around number 13, 14 and 15, I will work with no decrease. Okay, so 13, 14, 15, 3 rounds. I will work only 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So you should have 18 single crochet stitches. Okay, 1, 2, 3 rounds with no increase. Here we are. Again, I use the end thread to mark the first stitch on the 13th row. Okay, so this is it, and it's time to place plastic eyes if you want, and stuff the head. Okay, so put the stuffing into the head. You can put more or less, up to you, how hard or soft your head will be. Okay, here we are, and there are only 2 more rounds waiting for us. So it will be quick to finish the head. And now let's make decrease. So join the first and the second stitch together, and then work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Again, decrease 1 and 2, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. We are working on round number 16, and at the end of this round you should have 12 stitches. And now let's start the last round, and you will join every 2 stitches. Okay, so now we have 12 stitches. It's time, it's the last chance to put the stuffing into the head. So put a little bit more stuffing, and now join every 2 stitches. Okay, so the first and the second one, the third and the fourth, and at the end you should have 6 stitches, and I will use my sewing needle to sew the hole on the top, and again I will work in front loops only. Okay, and we will be ready, we will be done with the hat. Okay, so cute, and I will sew the eyes and the nose later on. I usually sew the face at the end once I finish the head, and when I put the hairs and the ears and so on. So here we are. Cut the yarn leaving a longer tail. We will use it to put the hair on the head. And now let's make the ear. It will be very easy and very quick. Make a magic ring and chain 1. I don't count chain 1 as a stitch. And now 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have 4 single crochets in the first row. Let's work in spiral around, so continue crocheting with no slip stitch. Place 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and into the last stitch work 1 single crochet. So now we have 6 single crochets in the round number 2, and I will add 2 rounds, round number 3 and 4, with no increase. So you will have 6 single crochets around. It will be easy. And the same instructions please use for the second ear. So the ear has only 4 rounds. You will finish with 6 single crochets in the last round, and again we will sew the stitches together. Okay, again I will use the sewing needle. Help with your fingers just to shape the ear, or you can put the end of your crochet hook into it just to shape the ear. Once you are satisfied with the length, cut the yarn, leaving a longer tail for sewing on the head later on, and sew the stitches together. Again, insert the needle in front loops only and pull the yarn through all the tops of single crochets. And this is it, my crochet friends. Make the second ear, and now I will show you how to make the hair cap or hair hat. Okay, again I will use the loops yarn. It's ALIZE Puffy Fine. Measure the hat. Okay, measure the circumference of the sheep hat. Perfect. So this is the length of the hat and or cap, and I have 9 loops in the first row. Now pull the loop from the back to front through every and each loop. Work from the right to left. Work in rows, back and forth, and the right side is always facing you, so don't turn your work. Okay, so pull loops, 1 loop through the loop from the first row, so you should have 9 loops in the second row as well, and pull them through the back to front. Make sure the loops are not twisted. Okay, so they should be in one line. Okay, in one position. So here we are. Now I have 9 loops. Pull them a bit, and let's start row number 3. Work from the left to right, and let's make the loops row. So the principle is the same as we create the base. Pull the loop through the a loop from the first row. Okay, so put the loops from the second row down a bit, find the first loop and pull the next loop through it from the back to front. Again, grab the next loop from the first row and pull it from the back to front. So, easily speaking, the loops from the second row are pushed to front and they are nicely visible. Okay, so we joined loops from the first and the third row together, leaving the loops from the second row free. Okay, so I'm at the end of the row. This is the last loop. Perfect. And now I will do decrease in my next row. I will work from right to left. Don't turn your work and pull the loop through the last loop and then pull the next loop through the second and the third loop. So I will do easily decrease. So pull the next loop through the third and also through the second, or through the second and then through the third. Up to you, it's the same. Then the next loop through the next loop, again work from back to front, and now join 2 stitches together. Okay, so it's easy. And now I'm minus 3 stitches. Okay, I have 6 loops in the third and the fourth row. Okay, and I think that's perfect enough. Measure the cap on the sheep's head, and now let's leave the loops to push to front, and be careful, pull the loops, work from the left to right through the loops from the third loop. Okay, so pull the next loop through, and here is the decrease. Okay, so just make sure you work only in one loop. This is the next loop. So pull it from back to front, and this is decrease. Okay, so you can pull the next loop through both loops, again from the loops from one row below, or only through one, but not through one and then the next one through the second one. Okay, so make sure you have the same number of stitches as you have in the previous row. Okay, I think it's easy, just reminding you. Now pull it through both loops and through the last loop. This is it. You can add 1 or 2 more rows, it's up to you. I'm fine with this length. You can measure the cap again. Just make sure it will fit on the head like this. It's so cute. I'm happy with this hair cap. Perfect. So now prepare a longer tail. So cut 2 or 3 loops to make a longer tail, the same I made at the beginning. I'm sorry, I didn't mention it. So when you start working, cut 2 or 3 loops to make longer end, and I will use this end to sew the hair cap top, okay? And now pull the end through the tops of loops in the last row. Perfect, so join all loops in the last row together and close it and fix the end. You can make a knot, yes, and then cut the ends. You can easily pull them into the right side and cut the ends there. Okay, cut the end and also fix the second end. Wow, I love this loop yarn. It's chenille yarn and it's very soft, very pleasant. Here we are. Now I will use the shadow yarn, ALIZE Baby Best, and sew the hair cap onto the head. Work on the wrong side of the cap. And put it on the, let's say, third row from the top of the head. It will be perfect. And then sew the ears on sides and put the ears a little bit under the hair cap. Okay. Okay. You can sew the head on the square into the middle. The head could face into the corner or in the middle of the side. It's up to you which shape you like. Okay, I sew the ear on the side a little bit more to front. Okay. And also the second ear just slightly under the hair cap, and I will sew the eyes easily 2 lines, skip 2 single crochet between eyes, and then work down and do up and down. This is it, easy. I love this sleeping eyes. Yeah, it's so cute, the sleeping sheep. Fix the end and cut it, and then sew the mouth and the nose. I will use pink yarn, a bit dark pink, and again easy peasy 3 lines, skip 4 or 5 single crochet between the mouth and finish 1 row up to the magic ring like this, and then through the magic ring. Okay, so I cover the magic ring with the last line. Easy. Cut the end and we are done, my crochet friends. Now sew the head onto the square. I use ALIZE Baby Best white yarn, and this yarn will not be visible on the left side or on the opposite side, so that's why I'm using the white color. It's perfectly hidden. I love it. So this is the end of my video tutorial, my crochet friends. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. I love to prepare video tutorials for you. In case of any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, or you can put the comment in the box below this video tutorial, or reach me on my Facebook page, Instagram or Pinterest. If you like this video tutorial, please give me your thumb up and don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. Let me remind you that the written pattern is available for free on my blog, and I love your feedback, so please let me know how your sleeping sheep turned out. So my crochet friends, like, comment and share this video tutorial. Wish you happy crocheting, take care and bye for now. Bye bye.